Welcome everyone to the weekly energy forecast starting the 28th of March. So today we are having that beautiful full moon in Libra. I've made a video for that, so I suggest that you watch that as well in conjunction with this, because the energies, as we know, with any lunation usually last for a couple of weeks, so any full moon or any new moon. So the new moon in Libra will definitely be feeling that at the start of the week. So also at the start of the week, sorry, did I bless my cards? I think I did. Dear angels and spirits of the divine white light, please bless my cards and give me clear insight, so mote it be. So at the start of the week, we may be feeling a little bit foggy or muddled. This is due to Mercury conjuncting Neptune. So that also starts. So try not to force yourself to focus, as this may bring about more frustrations. Instead, try to take time to daydream a bit, take 5-10 minutes out of your day and just daydream about random stuff. So I think that is what you really need to do, and then you will be able to focus more on the task at hand. So yeah, try not to be too hard on yourself with that. This is also a fantastic time to let your walls down and have a deep and meaningful with somebody that you trust. Okay, so it is a good time to talk, to get emotions out, let your feelings out, and also a really good time to listen, as always. So use the energies of the full moon in Libra to help build relationships. Listen more. That was one of the definite themes that came out of the Libra full moon as well, is to be able to listen and show that compassion to others and have that sense of that equal give and take, but working together as a team. I think that's what it is. It's teamwork. And that's another thing that Libra is all about, because it's all about partnerships and working together in collaboration with somebody else in order to move forward, in order to make things work out for the best of both people, so that not just one person is gaining, but you're both gaining. So it's both a win-win situation. So at the end of the week, Mercury enters Aries, and so that's what I was saying, we've got a lot of planets that have gone into Aries, and this brings about an energy of people wanting to compete, to have their voices heard. Again, this is really a good time just to step back and just listen. Listen to the chaos, all right? Listen to all the discord that's going on around you, and only take what resonates with you. So if you have a message that you want to put out to people and that you really want people to hear and understand, pinpoint exactly what you want to stand out and use a unique approach, and this will amplify that. You will get better results. So, if there is an important message you really want to get to someone, make sure that you just stay focused on that part of it. Don't put too much information, because that will make it, because this energy is so foggy and muddled, being with that Neptune in Mercury, so that conjunction there, and that's what will give us that foggy, I don't really understand where you're coming from type vibe. That is why it is really important this week to keep it simple. If you have a whole lot of ideas that you need to put out on the table, again, anything more than three subjects, 3 different themes is going to be too much. Usually that's an appropriate thing to do. Is usually if it's in a work situation, you've got a work project and you've got all these ideas that you need to put in. Usually 3 is sufficient. However, during this time period, if you really want something to stand out, you focus on that point and you stick to that point and you clarify that point. Because in this energy, it's tend to get lost, okay? So keep it simple, keep it direct as well, and listen, listen this week to what other people are saying, and don't react again. Take time to think about what's going on. So for the overall energy, we've got the Six of Wands, which is just beautiful. So in whatever endeavors that you're going to be taking on this week, you're going to be victorious, and you might actually start seeing those changes this week, which is going to be further confirmation that you are on the right path. Okay, so things are going to start becoming very synchronistic to you. It's not always by coincidence that things happen. It's funny, I talked about the Strength card in the last couple of readings as well, with that infinity symbol, that 8, with all these planets at 8 degrees of things. It's really telling us that we are stepping into a new cycle. And that whatever path that we choose on we are going to be on that new cycle for a while. Okay, that's why the universe is just telling us we need to be able to leave the past behind, take whatever's good with us from the past about our happiness, our bliss, things like that makes us happy, and to bring that forward into our future and leave everything else and step into a different direction. And this is what's really asking us to do that, and that is that Strength card. Okay, so it's standing true in what you know, having your strength in yourself and trusting yourself. Okay, that's what that is all about, and knowing that you are going to make the right decisions. It doesn't matter if you get diverted off your path, you'll come back again. It doesn't matter. And having that freedom to know that you can't make anything a wrong decision, that you are protected, that you will have another chance again to try and make things better next time around. Okay, so that's what I'm really seeing with the Strength card. On Monday, we've got the Five of Wands. Now that is that energy that I was picking up on that. Now that Aries is in play, a lot of people it's me, hear me. It's, yes, it's the start of the zodiac, it's the baby of the zodiac. It's very self-focused, Aries, but in saying that, it's so passionate. It is the full energy. It's, taking a leap of faith without a care in the world about the consequences, because they don't have that. It's that ignorance is bliss type energy as well, with that Aries brings. And so that's what I'm really seeing with the Five of Wands here. It's conflicts of information, people wanting to get this look at me. Everyone is in this energy at the moment. I'm going to be the one on the horse that everyone's looking at. It's me. I want the spotlight on me. And that's what I really feel with that Monday energy. It's all about me. People are going to be talking over each other and really wanting to be seen and heard. Okay, so again, it is good advice to sit back, stand back and listen to what's going on. It is further clarified again on Tuesday by the Hermit. That's that going in, taking your inner knowledge, your star, your wishing star, and taking that in and just seeing what it is that you want. Okay, so this is really going to be a time, yes, we need to be working in collaboration with other people, but are we just wanting to make that other person happy, or do we want to make ourselves happy in that relationship as well? And that's that reciprocity, that equal give and take. That's where that comes in. It's like, what do I want? And it's really important as well. If you are single and looking to be in a relationship, well, what is it that you are really looking in a relationship to bring you? What is it that you want? What are you looking for? Not what you want to do for someone else. Oh, I want to love somebody. I want to, nurture them. I want to do all that. Yeah, that's great. That's what you're going to do with someone else. But you really need to bring the focus back onto yourself and go, what do I want out of this relationship? I want some stability. I want, something that I can depend on. If someone says they're going to do something, they do it. Have that kind of foundation. So it's asking you to go inward and see what it is that you want. So that's really beautiful. On Wednesday we have the Empress, just amazing. So this is encompassing all the queens, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. So it's encompassing all of that and just being that loving. It's Mother Nature, it's Mother Gaia, it's that all-encompassing, nurturing abundance, that equal give and flow of give and take as well. It's there, you know. So she knows, you know, when to sow seeds. She knows when to harvest. She knows to work with the seasons. She knows to work with the cycles to make things more abundant for herself. And that is, it's very similar to like the magician, but she's got it in. She's already manifested it. It's there, you know. So the magician hasn't manifested it yet. But this one, the Empress, it has. And so you need to look around and see what you're grateful for on that day. That's what I'm really saying. So, if, you know, that's the other thing. It's fine to go inward, but also see what it is that you have made in your 3D. You know, what things have you come about? What have you manifested? You know, all the wonderful things that you have done. You know, your friends, your family, the place you live in, the job that you have, you know, whatever things that are important to you. Look around you and see what you've got and see what you're grateful for. So that's what I'm really seeing on Wednesday. On Thursday, we've got the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody wanting to offer you something. It's not a big thing, it's not a pentacle, it's not something solid. It's a little bit, you know, emotional. Again, like I said, it's a really good time for deep and meaningful discussions with people that you trust. So I'm really seeing that this is, you know, you don't realize how much your words and actions affect other people. So someone might just, you know, want to have a chat, and it might not be that long, but yeah, I've been really seeing that things that I might not have impacted me as much can impact somebody hugely. So it is really nice to be able to sit down and have a cup of tea with someone and just have a chat to them and see where they're at, and, you know, and where you're at. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Everyone thinks cups is romance. It's not. It's emotions. So it can be to do with, like I said, healing relationships, with family, with friends that you haven't seen for a while, neighbours, whatever. Like, you know, and building a better relationship. And this is a perfect energy to be doing that. Like I said, it's very compassionate and nurturing. And yeah, just to be able to express your feelings to another human being is sometimes quite liberating as well. So that's what I see on Thursday. Friday, we've got the Hierophant, or the High Priest. So this is similar to, this is that Saturnian type energy. That's how I see it, of wanting to go about things the right way. So, but I think what we need to be doing as well, like going in with the Hermit, is just seeing whether those expectations that we have on ourselves or on others, are they really relevant to now? You know, yeah, sure, you might go, oh no, I need this person to do this, this, this and this for it to be the correct way. Does it need to be that way? You know, that's the thing, you know, maybe we need to, I think we all have expectations. Are they realistic, you know? Especially when it's involving another person, because we're putting our expectations onto them. And is that fair? So that's what I'm really picking up with that card, and seeing what old beliefs that we've had in the past that we've brought in and we're now putting onto this new start in a friendship or a relationship or whatever, and just really making sure that you're doing things in the right way, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the way that you've always done it. That's probably what I'm saying. And then on Saturday, we've got the beautiful Chariot. So that's that fast movement. It's funny that a lot of the cards, the same cards, have come up in the other reading as well, like the Chariot definitely did. And the Six of Wands. So this was in the full moon in Libra one, and I think the Chariot was in the week before as well. So it is knowing that once you've got everything in alignment, so what your higher self is trying to tell your current self, and you know, your lower self or your inner child or whatever you want to call it, once all that is in an alignment, you can then move forward. And that's what the Chariot means. It's being able to have the light and the dark, and to be able to use that, your conscious and subconscious, and putting that together so that you can move forward towards a goal. You can't move forward until you've got those two things in balance. And again, that full moon in Libra was all about balance. And where is it that you're not in balance? What is it? Where is it? You know, you need to see that so that you can be able to move forward on this new exciting journey of yours. So that's what I'm really seeing with that. I think it's just beautiful. Let's see what other advice the universe has for us. So please, angels, saints, spirits, divine white light, please bless my cards and give me clear insight. What does the universe want us to know? Oh, okay, I'm going to take these two have come out. It's saying new beginnings. Again, that is a big theme. Like I said, with that infinity symbol, we're starting a new infinity cycle, like, you know, a new cycle. So really go inward and see what it is that you need to let go of, and what things you need to bring with you, which have been set in a really good foundation. And we've got friendships here, so that is just absolutely gorgeous. And I really do feel that friendships are going to be important, any kind of relationships really. And really try to nurture them and make sure that you're getting what you give, and not in the rhetorical kind of sense, you know. So you know, put some more effort in as well. I really feel that it's easy for us to get tied up in our day-to-day routine and forget about what's really important to us, and that's nurturing those friendships that make us happy. Oh, I love this. So we've got adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Well, okay, that's a little bit full on. But yeah, adventure. Where are you going to have this new adventure? And again, like I was saying with this Mercury conjuncting Neptune, and maybe it's time, I know with COVID still around, we're a little bit limited to where we can travel to, but it doesn't have to necessarily be physical. And what I'm trying to say is, like, so with the Mercury conjuncting Neptune, you know, the advice there was to daydream. So this is what I'm really seeing with that card. The universe is really asking us to focus on our little daydreams that we should be having during the week. What is it that we want to do? What is going to make us happy? How are we going to be able to follow our bliss so that we can find the adventures that we're looking for and seeking? If not just for 5 minutes a day in our mind. So I think that's really important advice from the universe to follow this week. And I think that if you do, it's only going to bring about victory. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic week, and just remember that you are a star, so let your light shine bright, and as always, love and light.